Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. We're doing something a little bit different today and I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. In case you don't know, my wife and I are expecting a baby in the month of July. So we've been doing a lot of cleaning. We've been moving some stuff around and I started going through some old boxes. And that's where I found all my NASCAR diecast and I put them all up back on the wall. But I also found something that was very awesome from back in the day that I figured today we would peruse through. I found, this was sent to me by a viewer many years ago. The dealership is Inver Grove Toyota, okay? And that is in Minnesota. This is the 2017 Tundra brochure that shows you all of the details about the truck. You don't see those very often anymore. Most of it is all online nowadays. So I figured today we will go back to simpler times and take a little run through this brochure and see what was available on Tundra at this time. I always say 2017 is one of the most important years of Toyota Tundra. Why? Because it was the last year before Toyota Safety Sense. In 2018, with Toyota Safety Sense, you started getting radars and sensors. This was what I consider the last truly simple year of the Toyota Tundra. Now, this was sent to me because I had a 2017 Platinum that I turned into what I lovingly refer to as a Platinum Pro, added a bunch of Pro stuff to it. We added a supercharger to it. It was a lot of fun. If you want to go see those videos, there is a playlist called Platinum Pro. Go check it out. But I figured let's go through this and see what was available on Tundra in 2017. And you, again, let me know what you think in the comments below. So up front on the main page here on the cover, we have almost exactly what I bought when I got my 2017 Platinum from Galt Toyota in Endicott, New York. Midnight Black Metallic. Platinum was great because it gave you all the luxury features. This is long before Capstone. Platinum and 1794 were the two luxury trims at the time. But just like today, 1794 gives you all the chrome and the saddled brown. This Platinum would give you the black interior and gives you the body color outside with, there's some chrome still, but limited amounts of chrome. And then you go through the pages. We won't read everything. We'll just go to see the options and stuff like that. Of course, this was when the main engine was the 5.7 liter V8. 381 horsepower, 401 pound-feet of torque. The truck could tow about 10,200 pounds, depending on configuration. But absolutely beautiful truck. So what was available at the time? Strength you can count on. There were 6 grades of Tundra to choose from. So starting with the SR, SR5, Limited, Platinum, and 1794. Beautiful trucks. Once again, this is before Toyota Safety Sense, so nice and simple. Still had the transmission cooler in it. I believe this is year 2 of when you could get the TRD off-road on 1794. I believe that came out in 2016. So you could get TRD off-road in SR5, Limited, and 1794 at this time. And as we go to the technology and the interior, they are showing a beautiful picture of the 1794 edition, which debuted in 2014. And there is a lot of saddle tan in this. There's a lot of wood grain, which isn't real wood grain, but still looks good. This still had the CD player. It had the old N-Tune system. I miss CD players so much. This particular picture is the 1794, so you had the JBL sound system. We still had key start. Push button start didn't come out in the Tundra until 2020, but you have that soft touch leather everywhere in the saddle tan. The last year of this gauge cluster that they changed in 2018. Some of the things they talk about here, the integrated backup camera, which was a big deal at the time. Blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. That was available on some Tundras, not all, but when you get up into the higher trims, it was on all of them. Spacious cabin. I think all of you will agree the CrewMax cab of the second generation was massive. Even the double cab, you could fit 3 grown adults in the back seat. I used to do it all the time. Luxury on a large scale. Rugged meets refined. So there you have it. And they're talking about the 1794 here with the premium JBL audio with the integrated navigation and the app suite. In 2020, they came out with N-Tune 3.0 with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, which was a way better N-Tune system. But this did the job just fine. And once again, CD player, I miss you. A truck that works hard to serve you. And the picture here is a limited CrewMax, interior shown in graphite with available limited premium package with power tilt slide moonroof, and this is a 2014 model shown, but in 2017 it was still pretty much the same thing. And just like in today's Tundra that we talk about, Limited is where you could start getting some of the luxury features, but not go all the way up into the level of Platinum or 1794 and the added pricing, of course. But this is a nicely loaded Limited here. There was no Softex in Tundra in the second generation. This was actual leather on the seats here. So keep that in mind. Even TRD Pro, when you got up into the 1794 and Platinum, it was a little bit of a higher grade of leather. But I always said in the second generation, the Limited and the TRD Pro, which shared similar leather interior, it was the type you could spill stuff on and clean it up right away with no problem. The 1794 and Platinum had that perforated leather with the heated and ventilated option. A truck that works hard to serve you is the title, and you will see the intuitive control layout. A very basic gauge cluster, but I like it. Nothing wrong with that. The dual zone climate control you had there. The power thigh support was on the Platinum in 1794 at the time. And those trucks also featured a 12-way power adjustable driver's seat. When we come over, fits like a work glove, feels like a luxury suite. I got to give a high five to whoever is coming up with these titles. That makes me want to buy a truck, huh? So this is when the touch controls were there on the Tundra, which they still are now, but they were a lot more basic back then. Armrest storage, the big old center console has been there forever and is still there today. Split fold-up rear seats to put some stuff underneath the seats. The next page shows the ad for the Entune at the time. The one that came out on the 2020 for the Tundra was light years better in my opinion. I think many of you will agree with that. Built for work site and the weekend. Integrated trailer brake control and the 38-gallon fuel tank. And they're showing you there a CrewMax Limited. There was no CrewMax with the 6.5-foot bed in second generation. That's a new gen thing. So if you wanted that 6.5-foot bed, you had to go double cab. But again, the double cab could still fit 3 grown adults in the back, and you got more bed out of it as well. But this one here is a nice regular Limited with the CrewMax cab. I don't know. I've always been a fan of Limited, and I really like the way they look in the second generation as well. Beefy 5.7-liter V8, of course. Load it up, pile it on, Tundra can take it. Home improvement, lawn resodding, a footpath, no problem. The available deck rail system incorporates 4 adjustable tie-down cleats, each rated at 220 pounds. So you got the tie-down cleats, powerful brakes. A big part of controlling a trailer is having the ability to stop it. To that end, Tundra has the largest in-class front brakes equipped with 4-piston brake calipers. One of my favorite pictures, I've seen this picture a ton of times from the Toyota press website and everything. That right there is a double cab Limited TRD off-road. Good looking truck right there. I always like the look of the double cab in the second generation. You let me know what you think in the comments below. Barcelona red metallic is the color this is shown in with the TRD off-road package. There was no TRD grills back then. You got a TRD Pro grill if you got that trim, but everything else kept its original grill. And I always liked the Limited one. And don't forget, when Toyota Safety Sense came out in 2018, the year after this brochure, all the grills changed and LED headlights and fog lights were introduced. So this was the last year of the halogen headlamp. In 2017, if you got a Platinum or a 1794, it was a halogen headlamp with an LED strip on it. But the next year, everything went full LED, including the fog lights. Vehicle stability control, traction control, 4-wheel anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, smart stop technology, 8 airbags, heavy-duty peace of mind to help carry you through the long haul. Automatic limited slip differential, 4-wheel drive, active traction control called A-Track. Handles the tough trails as well as it handles your family. And we have a look at that truck as well. This is the same one from the other picture. One thing that always made me laugh, when you got the blind spot monitoring and the parking sensors package, it gave you a body color rear bumper, but you kept the chrome bumper up front. That always made me laugh. So that was the case on Limited as well. And this one has the regular tailpipe on it, the single tailpipe. But one thing everybody did when they got these trucks is they bought the TRD dual exhaust, which is absolutely awesome. So trailer sway control is on this as well, and the TRD off-road package. This is what was available at the time on TRD off-road. Work hard, play harder. The available TRD off-road package helps Tundra get from the work site to the weekend with plenty of attitude. This package includes 18-inch split 5-spoke TRD off-road package alloy wheels with black accents, wrapped in Michelin LTX AT2 tires. Trail-tuned Bilstein shocks help soak up the bumps, while engine and fuel tank skid plates help protect the underside. Also included in the package are front tow hooks on 4x2 models and a bedside TRD off-road decal. Glove compartment shrunk a little bit when they introduced the 2014. There used to be 2 on the 07 to 13. I wish they kept that. Rear seat cup holders, available overhead console. Now this is a fun page. Whoever sent me this, make sure you comment below if you're still around. Again, this was sent to me years ago, but he drew a Tundra Dude 34 logo on the TRD Pro picture, which is pretty awesome. And thank you very much for doing that. I like it a lot. So TRD Pro at this time period, they changed the TRD Pro after 2017. In 2018, there was no TRD Pro Tundra. There was other TRD Pro models, but not the TRD Pro Tundra. They took a year off to introduce Toyota Safety Sense and to introduce the TRD Sport. In 2019, when the TRD Pro came back out, it was a little bit different. So the 15 to 17, I still look at as the absolute best TRD Pros you can get, in my opinion. Simplicity, built off of an SR5 platform, but the suspension, 1.1 inch lift in the front, soaked up the bumps really nice. And it was a Bilstein suspension originally in 15 to 17, and then in 19 they switched to Fox. So keep that in mind. So here you have the TRD Pro Bilstein shocks there, piggyback reservoirs on them, the TRD Pro bed stamp, the TRD Pro seats, and the TRD Pro off-road wheels, which were the same as the TRD off-road without silver plating on the front. That was the only difference in that time period. The TRD Pro front skid plate is here. TRD Performance dual exhaust, my absolute favorite. I'm going to read this because I love this exhaust so much. Tundra TRD Pro's iForce Max 5.7 liter V8 gets the bark to match its bite, thanks to a TRD tuned dual exhaust constructed from 304 stainless steel. The exhaust system is engineered to help improve low to mid-range torque and overall power output. You also get the TRD Pro Toyota grille, which I love. And then the TRD Pro Racing, and it shows the Tundra in action there, and that is the TRD Pro Crew Max Desert Race Truck. 304 off-road wins, 27 manufacturer championships. Now that, my friends, is a good one. Let's talk engines. So at this time period, there were 2 engines available. The iForce Max 5.7 liter V8. Tundra's available iForce 5.7 liter V8 has the muscle to cut big jobs down to size, delivering 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet of torque thanks to dual overhead cams, 32 valves, and dual independent variable valve timing with intelligence. There was also the introduced in 2010 iForce 4.6 liter V8. The efficient 4.6 liter iForce V8 may be compact, but Tundra's 4.6 liter V8 utilizes dual independent variable valve timing with intelligence and an acoustic control induction system technology to produce an impressive 310 horsepower and 327 pound-feet of torque. Great power, great efficiency, 2 ways to deliver it. As far as cabs go for this time period, we still had the regular cab. There was no more regular cab with the 6.5 foot bed. You can only get it with the 8.1 foot bed, but I really think they should bring that back. A lot of people ask about that. That's good for the down low SR and lower end SR5, fleet trucks, people who want to run a small business. They also had the double cab. Actually, let's go back to regular cab. At this time, it was only available in SR, 2 full-size front doors, 8.1 foot bed length, bench seat with fold-down center console, easy lower and lift tailgate. The double cab was available in SR, SR5, Limited, and TRD Pro at the time. 2 full-size front doors and 2 forward hinged rear doors. 6.5 foot or 8.1 foot bed. Standard bench seat with fold-down center console, and they also had available front bucket seats. Easy lower and lift tailgate. Crew Max, king of the road and the work site. Available on SR5 Limited, Platinum 1794, and TRD Pro. 2 full-size front doors and rear doors. 5.5 foot bed length. Standard bench seat with fold-down center console, and available front bucket seats. Easy lower and lift tailgate. And this one they're showing is a Limited TRD Off-Road. So the next page breaks down all of the things you can do with these trucks, just like a good brochure should. I wish they would bring these brochures back. You just don't see them like this anymore. The choices of drivetrain, the exterior features, interior features. I'll take a picture of each page as I'm reading them. So if you want to pause the video and see, everything that's available, go for it. But I was looking for some pricing because the pricing in this generation is just way, way lower. You could get a 2017 TRD Pro for like the high 40s. It was just a different time, ladies and gentlemen, a different time indeed. And then we have the colors. So at the time, Midnight Black Metallic, Black, Blazing Blue Pearl, Barcelona Red Metallic, Inferno, Sunset Bronze Mica, Quicksand, Magnetic Gray Metallic, Silver Sky Metallic, Super White. The TRD Pro colors for 2017, Barcelona Red, Cement, everybody's favorite, and Super White. The trim, you had the SR fabric shown in graphite and the vinyl, SR vinyl shown in graphite. SR5 fabric shown in black, SR5 fabric shown in graphite, SR5 fabric shown in sand beige, which you don't see that anymore. Limited leather shown in sand beige. They also have it in black and graphite. Platinum premium black leather. Those are heated and ventilated seats. Same thing with 1794 in the brown leather. And TRD Pro leather seats shown in black and red. And then you could look at the combinations as far as your interior colors go on the next page. Really breaks it down how you want to build your truck. After that, we start looking at wheels and packages. TRD off-road package, limited premium package, safety and convenience, SR5 upgrade. There's a bunch of different packages you could choose from. Then we got some dimensions for you on this one. All of the information on the truck. I love it. And then at the end, we have accessories, all-weather floor liners, tonneau cover, universal tablet holder, the Tundra tailgate insert badge, cast aluminum running boards. So quite a bit in this catalog, and it's always good to look back at what I like to call simpler times of the Toyota Tundra. There is still a huge fan base for the first and second generation Tundra. Many of you still love that 5.7 liter V8 or the 4.6 liter V8 because you had an option back then, and the regular cab we don't see anymore. After 2017, a lot of things changed. In 2018, we saw the TRD Sport get introduced, and we saw Toyota Safety Sense. In 2020, push button start came along, Entune 3.0 came along, a larger infotainment screen came along, they got rid of the CD player. In 2022, we saw the new generation Tundra, which got rid of the V8. They went to twin turbo V6 setups. One is a hybrid option, but a lot of things changed. So it's good to go back and see some of the old and the fun stuff of these trucks. They're great trucks. There's still a bunch out there from the second generation, and people are still asking for a pretty penny for these trucks. You know why? Because everybody wants that V8. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. I thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this year of Toyota Tundra. And don't forget, this was the year of the Cement TRD Pro, one of the most popular TRD Pro Tundras of all time. Go down in the comments. Let's talk second generation Tundras. Have a great day.